Have you ever wondered who the unseen warrior is in the annals of Islamic history? Today, we pull back the veil of time to introduce a man of such stature, Khalid ibn Waleed. Born into the heartland of Mecca in the 6th century, Khalid's life was steeped in the culture and traditions of the Quraysh tribe, one of the most powerful and respected tribes in Arabia at the time. His father, Walid ibn al-Mughira, was a man of great influence and wealth, ensuring Khalid was born with a silver spoon in his mouth. As a young boy, Khalid was trained in the art of warfare, a common practice amongst the Quraysh nobility. His prowess on the battlefield became evident quite early, marking him as a force to be reckoned with. But Khalid's life wasn't all warfare and power. He was a man of his time, deeply rooted in the traditions of his tribe. This included a staunch opposition to the then-emerging religion of Islam, a faith that threatened to upset the established social and political order of Mecca. This opposition was not a mere difference of opinion, it was a fierce resistance that saw Khalid participate in battles against the Muslims. What's intriguing about Khalid's early life is how it was at odds with the path he would later choose. Here was a man, born and bred in the lap of luxury, trained to be a warrior, and initially a fierce opponent of Islam. Yet this same man would later be known as one of the most revered figures in Islamic history. This is the paradox of Khalid ibn Waleed, a man who walked the line between tradition and change, between power and faith. His life is a testament to the fact that our beginnings do not necessarily dictate our ends. So, as we delve into the life of this unseen warrior, remember that he was not always the hero we know today. Little did young Khalid know, his life was about to take an unexpected turn. A life-altering decision forever changed Khalid's destiny. In the thick of the Battle of Uhud, a pivotal moment in the early days of Islam, Khalid ibn Waleed found himself on the opposing side, leading a flank of the Quraysh cavalry. This was a time of tumult and change, a time when the world as Khalid knew it was being reshaped by the emerging forces of a new faith. The Battle of Uhud was a significant event, a clash of beliefs and ideologies. Khalid, a formidable warrior, was a key player in this event. His strategic brilliance was evident in the way he led his troops, turning the tide of the battle in favor of the Quraysh. Yet, this victory stirred something within him. The courage, conviction, and resilience of the Muslims, even in the face of defeat, left a profound impact on Khalid. This event sparked a transformation in Khalid. He began to question the principles he had been upholding, the cause he had been fighting for. The character and faith of the Muslims at Uhud were compelling, inspiring Khalid to explore the teachings of Islam. It was not long before Khalid embraced this new faith, pledging his loyalty to the Prophet Muhammad and dedicating his military prowess to the cause of Islam. Khalid's conversion was not a mere change of allegiance. It was a profound shift in perspective, a commitment to a cause greater than himself. This decision marked a turning point in his life, setting him on a path that would lead him to become one of the most revered military figures in Islamic history. From then on, Khalid fought not for personal glory or tribal pride, but for a faith that he believed in, for a cause he was passionate about. He led his troops with the same strategic brilliance, but now his victories were not just for his own honor, but for the spread and defense of Islam. This was just the beginning of Khalid's illustrious military career. His story is a testament to the power of faith and the impact of personal transformation, a story that continues to inspire millions around the world. From the Battle of Mu'tah comes a title that would echo through the ages. The name Khalid ibn Waleed might not have been known to you before, but after the Battle of Mu'tah, he was known far and wide as the Sword of Allah. This wasn't a title lightly given. Khalid earned it through a combination of strategic brilliance, exceptional leadership, and unflinching bravery. The Battle of Mu'tah was a turning point, not just in Khalid's life, but in the history of the Arabian Peninsula. Against overwhelming odds, Khalid led his forces with an iron will and a tactical mind that left his enemies in awe. His strategies were ingenious, always a step ahead of the enemy. He was known to use the terrain to his advantage, setting traps and ambushes that would catch his adversaries off guard. He was not just a warrior, but a chess player on the battlefield, always thinking several moves ahead. But it wasn't just his tactical brilliance that set Khalid apart, it was his leadership. He led from the front, always the first into battle. the last to leave. His men respected him not just for his courage, but for his fairness and his dedication to their well-being. He was a leader who knew the importance of morale, who could inspire his men to fight with all their might, even in the face of certain defeat. And then there was his bravery. In the heat of battle, Khalid was a lion. He took on challenges that would make others quail, never backing down, never showing fear. He was the sword of Allah, cutting through his enemies with a ferocity that was both terrifying and awe-inspiring. But Khalid was not just a warrior. He was a symbol of courage and strength, a beacon of hope in a time of turmoil. His name, his title, the sword of Allah, is not just a testament to his skill in battle, but a reminder of his indomitable spirit, his unwavering resolve, and his unyielding courage. Khalid was not just a warrior, he was a symbol of courage and strength. Khalid's military genius didn't stop at the Arabian Peninsula. It extended far beyond, reaching the grandeur of the Persian Empire. A land of ancient cultures and formidable armies, Persia was not an easy conquest. Yet it was here where Khalid Ibn Waleed demonstrated his superior strategic acumen, forever cementing his legacy as a military genius. The Persian Empire, known for its tactical warfare and fortified cities, was a daunting force. However, Khalid saw not barriers, but opportunities. He took on the challenge with an unrivaled determination, devising strategies that were as innovative as they were effective. Khalid's strategies were the stuff of legends. He would often employ diversionary tactics, sending small detachments to engage the enemy while the bulk of his forces would flank from the sides or rear. This strategy, though simple, was highly effective, often causing chaos in the enemy ranks and leading to their eventual defeat. One of the most significant victories was the Battle of Ules, where Khalid's forces faced a large Persian army. Despite being outnumbered, Khalid's strategic brilliance shone through. He ordered a feigned retreat, luring the Persians onto a narrow bridge. The Persian forces, thinking they had the upper hand, pursued Khalid's forces only to find themselves trapped. Khalid's forces then launched a surprise attack, leading to a decisive victory. The conquest of Persia was more than just a military victory. It was a turning point in the history of the Islamic Empire. It marked the ascendance of a new power on the world stage, a power that would shape the course of history for centuries to come. Khalid's victories in Persia are a testament to his strategic brilliance and indomitable spirit. He was a military leader who did not just win battles, but also won hearts. His victories were not just on the battlefield, but also in the minds of his soldiers who admired and respected him. Khalid's victories were not just his own, but of the entire Islamic Empire. Khalid Ibn Waleed's legacy is one that continues to inspire. As we delve into the later years of his life, we find a man who, despite his battlefield prowess, was humble in his personal endeavors. He was a fervent believer in the cause he fought for, a commitment that extended to his life off the battlefield. When his time came, Khalid met death with the same bravery he had shown in life. He passed away in the year 641, leaving behind a legacy that would resonate throughout history. He left not in the heat of battle as he had often foreseen, but peacefully in his bed. His last words were a testament to his unwavering faith and courage. "I've sought martyrdom in 100 battles. Why could I not have died in combat?" Yet, Khalid's legacy extends far beyond his personal life and the circumstances of his death. His military strategies, his innovative tactics, and his indomitable spirit have left an indelible mark on history. His fame wasn't just limited to his friends and allies. Admiration for Khalid crossed enemy lines. His foes respected him as a formidable adversary, a testament to his strategic brilliance and relentless courage. Today, Khalid Ibn Waleed is remembered as one of the greatest military tacticians the world has ever seen. His influence is palpable in the annals of Islamic history and extends to world history at large. His life and his achievements serve as a beacon of inspiration for those who value courage, strategic brilliance, and unwavering faith. Khalid Ibn Waleed, the unseen warrior, the sword of Allah, a man whose life was marked by courage, strategy, and indomitable spirit, continues to inspire us even today.